What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to Battleshock Wargaming Studio. In today's video, we're going to be playing Age of Sigmar. Michael, tell us what the matchup is today.
Today we're going to be playing Nighthaunt, the Scarlet Doom subfaction, against David's Disciples of Tzeentch, and you're going to be doing the Arcane Summoners, is that what it is?
Guild of Summoners.
Guild of Summoners.
Yes. Usually if you put the word arcane into anything, it fits with these guys. It's like using the word blood for corn.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to be Guild of Summoners, so I get to summon Lords of Change, but only Lords of Change. However, it's pretty easy to summon them, Michael. Yeah, I need 9 fate points to summon the first one and 18 to summon each one thereafter. I've got 2 extra Lords of Change chilling in the corner over here, and then I've got all my extra horrors, of course. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then you're playing Scarlet Doom.
Scarlet Doom, so we got the big ball of blade guys just going to wreck everything it touches, as long as it can make its charge this time.
Yes, fast and furious. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a 5-inch rerollable charge this time.
Let's do it.
Yes. All right, beautiful. If you're new to the channel, please take time to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us grow, and it really helps us optimize our videos on YouTube. And we also have a membership service where we're going to be doing extra battle reports now. So go ahead and go check that out. You can hit the join button in the link down below and look at the different things that we have to offer for our membership service. Big shout out to all of our members who've already made that choice and are helping to support the channel. It's fantastic.
Huge shout out.
And big shout out to baronadice.com, who supplies all of our beautiful objective markers that work both in AOS and 40K. And he also supplies all of the beautiful resin dice that we use on this channel. Link down below to check that out. And also we have a really active Discord, a lot of fun going on in there, a lot of updates, hobby updates from us and also from other people all over the place, just showing us what they're doing. So go check all that stuff out. I think you'll really like it. Michael, shall we take a look at the armies?
Let's take a look.
All right, let's do it. All right, let's take a look at the fresh new Disciples of Tzeentch army that I'm taking today. They're going to be Guild of Summoners, so I can summon Lords of Change at a discount. I'm going to be using Destiny dice to change dice rolls and going to be slinging lots of magic. The Fate Master is my general. He has Arcane Tome and Master of Magic, so he can help me get fate points. He's pretty tanky. He has a +1 to wound for attacks aura, and he's really fast. Up next, I have a Zangor Shaman. Zangor Shaman can cast 1 extra spell once per battle at a +3. He moves pretty fast, and he has a fair melee profile. Up next, we have Kairos Fateweaver. He's a 3 caster. He gets me 1 extra Destiny dice per turn if I've used any, and he also is really good at buffing my army with the Beacon of Sorcery. I've got 2 units of Pink Horrors. They're going to be Expert Conquerors to help me hold objectives. They have the Split and Split Again ability, and they have Magical Flames as a missile weapon. I have 3 units of Arcanites, 2x10 and 1x20. The 20-man is Expert Conquerors. They all have shooting attacks, and they get rend if their spell goes off, which is called Gestalt Sorcery. I've got 1 unit of Skyfires as a objective grabber and just a harass unit. They ignore modifiers when they shoot, and they do mortals on 6s. Here's the Tome of Eyes. This is the Tzeentch Endless spell I'm taking today, and I'm going to be using Arcane Armies to put it on the board before the battle begins. Quicksilver Swords is in the list for some mortal wound output and to ignore some wards. It's pretty fast and a really good endless spell for its points. Here's the dice I'm taking today. That Sigil is a 6. These are from Baron of Dice, and I'm also going to be using Fate dice, which are going to be hot pink. All right, there it is, Guild of Summoners. Let's take a look at the Nighthaunt.
Let's take a look at the Nighthaunt today. We're going to be running the Scarlet Doom subfaction. This is going to be making my Blade Guys battle line, and they're going to be doing mortals on the charge on 5-ups for the unit size. So that seems pretty strong. So let's take a look at the general today. It's going to be the Cruel Grass Cruciator. He's going to have Cloaked in Shadow as his command trait, so he can only be targeted by melee or shooting attacks once per phase. And then he also reduces damage in a bubble by 1 for units that are terrified. Next up we have Lady Olinder. She has the Lift the Veil, so she shoots some mortals. She has a once per game army or battlefield-wide res ability, which is really strong, and she's decently fighty in combat. Next up we have the Guardian of Souls with his Nightmare Lantern. He's going to have the Arcane Tome as his relic, so he has an extra cast, and he's going to know the Seal of Saish for a 5-up ward on a unit. Next we have the Spirit Torment. This guy brings back models in the battle shock phase, and then he's going to have the icon of the moon for +1 attack. Next up, we have a unit of chain gas. These guys they have a little shooting attack. They throw their chains at you, and then they also give it a +1 to hit aura. We have 2 units of banshees. They're here for some anti-spell to protect us against these Tzeentch guys. They have a spell eater ability that they can just try and eat the spell after it's cast. Next up, we have 2 units of Hex Wraiths. These guys are in a Bounty Hunter's detachment, so they're going to be getting extra damage against the Relation veterans, and there's a lot of them in this game. And they have a once per turn extra move ability. We have the Spirit Hosts. These guys take wounds for our heroes on a 3-up. Very helpful, little wound batteries. And then we have the big block of 20 Bladegeist Revenants. And these guys are in Bounty Hunters, so they're going to be getting that extra damage against Galatian veterans. That is the list today. Let's take a look at the mission that we're playing. Before we get into the mission, big shout out to all of our lords and commanders here on our Wall of Heroes. Thank you for doing that little bit extra to help our channel. So, our mission today is going to be the Mighty and the Cunning. This is a 4 objective mission, and it is your standard hold 1, hold 2, hold more. But the special rule, David, is going to be called Shatter Their Strength, and you score 2 victory points for each time a Galatian veteran unit is destroyed, and you get an additional 1 if that Galatian veteran unit was contesting an objective when it was destroyed.
Heck yeah, buddy. Extra victory points. I love it.
We're also going to be scoring for battle tactics and grand strategies. My grand strategy is going to be take what's there, so I got to be more in David's deployment than he is. And David, what are you doing?
I'm going to be doing Master of Destiny. I need to add up all the dice that are in my Destiny dice pool at the end of the battle, and if it equals 9 or more, then I complete my grand strategy.
Sounds pretty doable. Okay, guys, that's it. Let's get into it.
We are getting started with the game, but before we do, we had a couple pre-battle things that we had to resolve. The first thing is I went ahead and rolled my Destiny dice. I'll go ahead and show you guys what they are. So we've got a couple 4s, 3 5s, 3 2, and 2 1s. So that's what we've got for Destiny dice in the pool. I also dropped my Tome of Eyes next to Kairos Fateweaver using my Arcane Armies ability. So he is going to be able to reroll all of his casting while this little guy is active. So that's my pre-battle stuff. Michael, what did you do?
I threw 3 units into reserve.
Yep.
Mostly I threw units I felt like I didn't need turn 1.
Yeah.
So I can try and get a barge through or something like that later.
Yep.
So we have the Spirit Host, the Chain Gas, and the Cruciator, because his debuff doesn't do anything right now. So they're all in reserve. They're going to pop up later.
Okay, so now that you've seen the pre-battle things that we've done, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win the battle? Is it going to be Scarlet Doom with the Ball of Death, or is it going to be Guild of Summoners with the extra Lords of Change coming onto the board? It's going to be a fun one. All right, Michael, go ahead and get your turn started, buddy.
Oh boy, here we go.
What are you going to do for your battle tactic?
Battle tactic, let's do Desecrate for turn 1. And we're going to, is that piece of terrain right there, those 3 trees, are those within your territory?
They are not.
They're not. Well, shoot, David. I had this whole plan that I was going to desecrate turn 1 because I thought those trees were in it. Let's go ahead then and I'm just going to get barge through out of the way. And I'm going to barge through turn 1, David. I'm going to drop those in and barge.
All right, sounds good. You're going to drop them in and barge.
Yep.
I like it.
Heroic actions. Let's get a command point with Olinder.
Okay.
Nope. What do you want?
I think I'm gonna try to get a command point now. I'll try to get it on Kairos Fateweaver. He does not.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do a little casting, maybe while I can.
Okay.
Let's do Shade's Mist from Lady Olinder.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna cast it onto the Ball of Death.
Okay.
It does not go off.
Okay.
Let's see. She also has Grief Stricken, Arcane Bolt, but she doesn't want to do any of those right now. And then the Guardian. He's going to do Seal
of Sheesh?
Of Sheesh. 6. I think it's a 6.
Okay.
It's a 5.
All right.
So
Seal of Sheesh goes off. Who are you going to put it on?
That's on the Bladegeist.
Okay. Bladegeist have a 5-up ward. Cool. So I'm up to 2 fate points because I got one when the Tome of Eyes came out.
Yep.
And then I get another one for Seal of Sheesh.
That's it.
All right.
We're gonna move and we'll show you what we did.
Michael, you've completed your movement phase. Tell me what you did starting with these deep strikers.
They deep striked in, wholly within territory for the easy barge through. I am aware that I'm probably throwing them away, but battle tactics are important.
Yeah, my army is here. Just give you an idea of where he is. So he dropped in that one part of the table where I'm not deployed. And then let's talk about the rest of your army. Let's start at the back of the blob.
So the Ball of Death has moved forward. We have 1, 2, 3 heroes, all next to our Spirit hosts. We have 1 unit of Hex Wraiths to the side, the other unit up front screening.
Yes.
And then all the Blade Geists are in their center with their 5-up ward. And then the Banshees have covered everything with their Spell Leader ability.
Absolutely. Well, that's everything. You shifted over and took a couple objectives, and I don't think you have any charges.
Nope.
All right, let's get on to the hero cam and score you up. Michael's turn was very fast, just getting some positioning in, trying not to get too close to Tzeentch because he knows that I'm sitting on a double turn, so he played very conservatively. Michael, how many points did you score?
5 points. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and completed my battle tactic, which was barge through. You know, I was really planning the whole turn around doing desecrate first and then barge later.
Yes.
So I had to switch it last minute.
Yeah.
But I hold that doing desecrate or barge through now and saving it against the odds for later is going to be the way to do it.
Yeah, I think that's a good play. So I'm going to do against the odds, and I'm going to have these Arcanites on that objective over there. It's going to be my battle tactic. I'm up to 4 command points, and you're up to
3.
Okay, so at the start of the hero phase, I am going to roll for the banners in my pink horror units and see if I get some fate points. I get 2 more fate points.
It's on a 3-up, right?
It's on a 3-up, yes.
Nice.
So I'm up to 4 fate points.
Very good. How about some heroic actions, bro?
I'm going to try to get a command point with Kairos Fateweaver. He gets it.
Ooh. Let's get a command point with Lady Olinder in the back. Hurry up. Nothing.
Coolio. All right, let's get into some casting.
Let's do it, bro.
I'm going to cast Quicksilver Swords with Kairos. Kairos Fateweaver.
You wouldn't dare.
Hold on a second. Let me make sure. Yes, I can put him right in front of the trees there. So let's try to cast that. I'm +1. I roll the lowest dice to the highest dice. And I'm re-rolling because of the Tome of Eyes. That's a 7.
Oh.
I'm going to re-roll that, Michael.
Okay.
I think I can do better than a 3.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can as well.
Oh! Okay, he takes D3 for 3.
And no more casting.
And no more casting, yeah. Well, darn it. That's okay. That happens once per game. Okay.
It shouldn't on the Lord. Not on Kairos. Not like this.
That was rough. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast Gestalt Sorcery with all 3 units of the Arcanites. So let's start with this Arcanite unit here. They are +2. So that goes off on a 6.
Let's stop 1 of your spells, right?
Okay. Well, that's the one to stop because I'm not going to roll any lower than that.
No. So let's try this one from the Guardian.
Okay.
The 2.
Okay.
Okay. Here comes 6. Okay.
Okay, cool. So Gestalt Sorcery goes off. We're up to 5 fate points. Let's give him a button. Okay. Kairos Fateweaver, bro. Kairos Fateweaver.
What a loser.
What a sucker. What a sucker. Okay, now I'm going to cast Gestalt Sorcery with the Blob. That goes off on a 9.
That's good.
Okay.
That's much better.
We're up to 6 fate points. Now let's go ahead and cast Gestalt Sorcery with the ones on the outside there. That's a 10. Nice. Goes off.
So they all have rend on their melee, right?
Which doesn't matter.
Or shooting.
On their shooting, yeah. Rend on their shooting, which doesn't matter. But it does matter for the purpose of fate points.
Fate points are important.
That being said, I'm up to 7 now.
7.
Okay, now let's go ahead and cast Mystic Shield with the Fate Master.
He mastered the fate.
He's +1. Goes off with a 9. And he'll put it on, why don't we put it on?
Some pinks in the front.
The pinks in the front, yep.
Yep, seems good.
That's another fate point. So we're up to 8. Okay, and then I've got a cast from the Zangor Shaman. The Zangor Shaman is going to give a 4-up spell ignore and a 5-up ward to this unit of pinks.
Nice.
That goes off with a 6. Do you have any unbinds?
Nope.
Okay, so they're going to be buffed up. And then he'll save his once per battle spell, because I'm already up to 9 fate points. And we can get into movement.
How exciting. All right, we're gonna move into movement. Show you what we did. The Disciples of Tzeentch have completed their movement phase. David, walk us through what you got going on over here. Starting with these guys, way on the side.
The Arcanauts used my fate dice that was a 2 to just walk onto that objective. They're not expert conquerors, but there's nobody over there to do anything, so they're just going to take the proving ground. I walked 6 inches forward so I can shoot with 2 of these guys into the hex race that are in range. Kairos Fateweaver is in timeout, so he's standing on this mystical terrain just in case he does it again. And then his Tome of Eyes followed him up. The Fate Master is right here to buff up my shooting. The Skyfires and the Shaman are right here. I ran both units of Pink Horrors. I needed to run this unit to get this objective because Michael has 9 models on it. And I wanted to put extra on there just in case he decided to redeploy or anything like that. So they can't shoot, but these are the ones that have the 5-up ward and the 4-up spell ignore, so they're in pretty good shape. Drew my screen out with the Arcanauts here, or Arcanites here, so they are kind of hanging out in the cover. I still have line of sight through the doors here, but I'm making sure that it's hard for Michael to deep strike behind me, or to move behind me because he's really fast. And then I put the Skyfires here, so they can kind of block Michael from just hopping over since he has a 12-inch move and can fly. So that's where we're at. I have 9 fate points, but I decided not to summon a Lord of Change because I'm going to do that to complete a battle tactic next turn.
All right, let's move into shooting.
Yep, let's do it. Michael, I am going to shoot my Carrick Acolytes into the Spirit Host.
Okay.
It's going to be 4s and 2s because of the Fate Master's aura.
I'm not going to discorporate because I don't want you to fish it out. I would prefer to save that for my hex raid.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. This is 4s and 2s.
Pretty good, a little bit above average.
Yeah, not bad. We got 7. Now let's do some deuces. Okay, make
Nice.
yourself 7 saves. You don't care about rend, and they're single damage.
4s. And 6s. All right, so take out the one in the front ones.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to shoot with the other Arcanites next. Okay, I have 2 Arcanites that are in range of the hex race.
Okay.
4s and 3s. 1 hit. No wounds.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go over to the Zangor Skyfires. Zangor Skyfires are going to shoot into the Spirit Hosts.
So we'll disincorporate now.
Okay, you're going to discorporate.
Yep.
I've got 4 attacks. This is 3s and 2s. So let's see what happens.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And then 2s. 1 wound.
4.
1 damage.
5 up.
Nice.
Excellent. Command point spent.
Beautiful. All right, we got 1 Spirit Host base. That felt good. All right, let's get onto the hero cam and score me up.
David, you have completed your turn. How'd you score?
I scored 5 points.
Seems great.
I'm all over the objectives.
Yep.
Tried to kill some Spirit Hosts and didn't. I didn't think I would, but I tried. So that was fine. And I've got all my buffs active if you win the roll off, and I got some good screens up. I'm sitting on enough points to summon a Lord of Change. So it's going to be really hard for me to not want to take the double if I win the roll off.
Sure.
But I also feel really comfortable with you taking the turn.
Yeah, I don't think I can lift enough of your screens to like really make it.
Right. Can't really get into the goodies.
Not the goodies.
Not into the goodie bits. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at, 5-5. Let's go ahead and get into the roll off. Michael breaks ties.
A 3.
A 2. So Michael gets to decide who goes first.
I'll probably take the turn. Let's get the turn order.
All right, Michael's going to get his turn over with. So let's come back for Nighthaunt, battle round 2. Michael, you won the roll off. Let's get started with your battle round 2. What are you going to do for your battle tactic, buddy?
Against the odds.
Okay.
Yep.
We looked at all the battle tactics, and that's the easiest one. I made this a proving ground. And yeah, we can get into your turn. I got 3 command points to your 2. What are you going to do for your heroic?
Let's get a command point with Lady Linder. It's never going to happen.
I'm going to heroic recovery with the Fateweaver.
You mean Kairos?
Yeah, Kairos Fateweaver.
Oh, okay. He got his 3 back.
For 3. Okay. My French was coming through. Didn't you know my last name's Devereaux? Okay. What are you going to do for casting?
We're going to cast some stuff. So
Okay.
let's start with Spectral Lure. It's 24-inch range.
Okay, who are you going to Spectral Lure?
We're going to do the host.
Oh, I thought you weren't within range.
I was not within 18. I'm definitely within 24.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, Spectral Lure.
Yep. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Well, that's the one guy that Kairos Fateweaver can unbind.
Go for it.
So he's going to try. Don't you dare roll double ones, you POS. He can't re-roll Unbinds Dispels, just casting with the Tome of Ice.
Okay.
So let's see what we get. Unbound with a 13.
Cool. I don't anticipate getting any spells off, to be honest.
I want the fate points, but I don't want you to juice up your Blade Geist and run into me, so it's hard.
Shades Mist on the Blade Geist.
Okay.
Or let's stay with this guy. Let's do Seal of Shish.
Okay.
From the Guardian onto Blade Geist. 8.
Okay, I'm going to try to unbind that one with the Arcanites. They're +2 to unbind because of their scroll and the Beacon of Sorcery.
Cool.
So we need a 7 on dice. That goes off. So you got your 5-up ward.
Nice.
And I'll go up to 10 fate points.
Now we'll do Shades Mist from Lady Olinder in the back on the Blade Geist. Nope. And then she's going to try and do Grief Stricken right here onto the pinks.
Okay.
It goes off on a 7.
Okay, I'm +1 because of him. So let's do with the Shaman.
Shaman.
Nope, it goes off.
Nice.
So you got Grief Stricken off on these bad boys?
Yeah, they're really sad.
Okay, you're +1 to hit against them, and they're -1 to hit against all Nighthaunt units?
I think they're just -1 to hit.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
if for some reason some Stormcast show up.
Right, yes.
That's it for hero phase. Let's move into movement.
All right, see you in a minute. Michael, you finished your move phase. Tell me what you did with these Hex Rays that are standing on the Proving Ground.
The Hex Rays moved out. I think I'm going to use them in the charge phase to create a new screen so that David can't swing around. The Ball of Death has moved forward. Everyone's protected under the 12-inch bubble of the Banshees. The Spirit Hosts are in the back protecting all of my heroes. My General, the Cruel Grass, did pop down, so he can do a couple shooting attacks. He's not going to be super useful in this game, so I figured we better get him in early. And then we threw in the Chain Gas with their flails. They ran forward so then they can get everybody within their +1 to hit aura. And then these bounty hunters are chasing down some acolytes on the flank. We do have a little bit of shooting coming from Lady Olinder.
All right, let's get set up. Okay, Michael, Lady O is going to lift the veil on the Arcanites right here. Let's see what happens.
Yep. They take 3 mortals.
Okay, they have 3 6-up wards. They shrug 2.
Whoa, look at you.
One Arcanite goes down.
Okay. The Cruel Gas Cruciator, sitting next to his lady, is going to shoot his Phantasmal Torture is the name of his missile weapons.
Okay, are they Rend 1 or Rend 2?
They're Rend 2, Dave.
Okay, I am going to do an all-out defense.
Let's see. Who's going to issue that?
They're going to issue it to themselves.
Then on a 5-up, Lady Olinder's going to say, nay, nay.
Then I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
I'm going to issue it with my general.
There we go.
Okay.
That seems better. Let's go 3s and 3s.
Okay.
Hurry up. Stand by. Yeah, they weapons. Okay. 3s and 3s. 2.
Rend 2.
Rend 2.
I'm on a 4, so I've got 6s. Okay, damage.
Damage 1 apiece.
6s. Okay, 2 go down.
Excellent.
Michael, are you all done with shooting?
I'm all done with shooting, David.
Okay, let's get into charges. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the Blade Geist, just in case we fail at 3.
Okay, Blade Geist Revenants have a 3-inch charge. What do they get? That's a 5.
5.
Okay, they're going in.
We're going to keep that 5.
Keep it classy.
Keep it classy.
Michael, since we're going into these guys now, they were grief-stricken in the hero phase. However, we had forgotten that I had a 4-up spell ignore. So we rolled that during your movement phase, and I did roll a 4. So they're not -1 to hit for that reason. You could make them -1 to hit right now, though.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so they're going to be -1 to hit anyway.
Yes.
Okay, they've been shrieked. You shrieked all over me.
Eee! Okay, that was a bad shriek. Just like that very much. Let's throw a little chargy poo with these Hex Wraiths.
Okay, Hex Wraiths are going to charge in. 5.
The 5.
Okay.
5's nice.
You going to make me -1 to hit?
I'm going to keep -1 your little hit.
Okay, Michael has finished charging his Hex Wraiths. He's going to do some impact hits on me on a 2-up.
Nope.
Okay. Michael charging with his Bounty Hunters.
Snake Eyes. Let's re-roll it.
Okay.
Hup.
How many command points do you have left?
Just 1 more after this.
Okay.
So let's re-roll. Hup.
There you go.
Wow. We got an 11.
Okay.
So we're going to fight last these pinks right here.
Okay.
And then we'll do our impact hits on a 2-up
Okay.
for 1 mortal.
Okay. Let me get some blues. Okay, before we get started with combat phase, Michael is going to do his 20 impact hits into my pink horrors. Let's see what they get.
Mortals on 5.
Okay.
See, 4 mortals.
Okay. I've got a 5-up ward. And I shrug 1. So 3 pink horrors go down. Let's swap them out for blues before Michael fights. Michael, do you have 60 attacks?
No, I need to pile in, and then we can see if we have 60.
Oh, okay.
I can fight in 2 ranks, but I actually got to get in 2 ranks first. So David, we have 60 attacks here.
Okay.
I can actually bump that up to a whopping 80 attacks if I pop my beacon right now.
Sure.
I don't think I need to.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go with the 60. Here's 40 in my hand.
Okay. Are you going to all-out
I
attack?
am going to all-out attack.
Okay, so you're on 2s and 2s.
Yep.
I'm going to all-out defense. So I'm on a 4-up save before rend.
Here we go. So we're going to pull these 6s because those auto wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull these 1s.
Some ones. The auto wounds definitely help you kind of scale a little bit better when you're wounding, which is great.
And these are going to be wounding on 2s because I got my beacon over there.
Yes. Wholly within 9 of this.
12.
12. Wholly within 12.
Yep.
29 wounds.
Now I'll let you roll that while I get my next 20 set up.
Oh, geez. That was only 40?
That was 40.
Okay, here, will you grab that dice off the floor for me? Okay, this is 5s, Michael.
Okay.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44 damage. Pretty good. I've got a 5-up ward, so let's roll these out real quick, and then you can do your other 20. That saves 14 on the first 22. 16, so that's 30. Okay, you've done 35 damage so far. You got 20 more.
Seems 35 damage.
35 damage, seems pretty good.
Pretty good. Oop. Pull these ones out.
Pulled auto wounds out. Got 3 of them.
And then on 2s again.
Uh-huh.
It seems like a lot, Dan.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a lot.
Seems like a lot.
They're not dead yet.
Cool.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 12.
15?
15.
15 5-ups.
15 5-up saves.
Oops, that was one of my destiny dice, which was a 1.
15 5-up saves. Jeez.
Okay, let's go 5s. That was wildly better than the first save roll.
That was good. That was like 50%.
Okay, and so we failed 7, so that's 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5s. I took 45 damage, Michael.
Okay.
And I've got 47 wounds left in that unit. And I cannot auto-pass bravery.
No.
So it's going to be a lot plus d6 fleet. So the unit is gone.
Okay.
So instead of swapping out all of these horrors, let's just go ahead and lift them.
Okay.
Okay, well I'm doing that. Let's get over onto the
Acolytes.
The acolytes, yes. I always call them arcanites. Okay, they fight in 2 ranks, Michael.
Okay.
We've got 3 great weapons, including the leader, and then we have 4 regular weapons. So let's do the Cursed Glaives first. I'm going to add one of the attacks characteristic of the leader. So these are 1 attack each. They're wholly within 9 of the Fate Master, so they're +1 to wound, and I'm going to do an all-out attack. So we're going to do +1 to hit.
So back to 4s.
Because they're -1 to hit, yes.
Right.
So this is 4s and 2s with the Cursed Glaives. Okay.
2 hits is good.
2 wounds.
2 wounds is good. Saved 1, failed 1.
2 damage.
6s. Saved 1. So took a damage.
Okay. And then we've got the Cursed Blades, 3 attacks, 4s and 2s. Everything hits. Everything wounds.
Was that 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oop. Okay, failed 1.
Single damage.
Failed.
Okay.
Take out 1 knight. Get him out of here. Remove the knight. So we have 9 attacks with the Spectral Scythe. We're going to hit on 2s because the chain rast's behind us.
Okay.
Let's do it. So hitting on 2s. Pull these 1s out, 1 auto wound. Wound on 3s. There you go. So you have 6 wounds total. These are Ren 1.
This is going to be 6s. Failed them all, so that's 2 damage pop.
Yep.
Sixes. They're dead.
All right. Everything into the pinks.
Okay, they have Mystic Shield.
$11 attacks.
Okay, no pluses or minuses,
Nope.
just straight up. 1 auto wound.
Auto wound. So 4 wounds total, David.
6s. Save 1. That's 6 damage.
Isn't it 5s because they have Mystic?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Did it matter?
I don't know.
It's 2 damage.
Okay. So
And
I've got
then-
6 damage.
Then the horses.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses there. 4s and 4s from the horses.
Okay, 1 auto wound.
So 5 total from the horses. You got your 4 up saves. There's no rend on these.
I fail 4, so that's 8 more damage.
Yep.
So we've got 14 damage total.
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. These guys should have been -1 to hit, but I forgot. You had the locus of change. I'm not going to pile those guys in because I'm not going to get them locked into combat with them.
Oh, you don't want them in with the blade guys.
Nope, so I'm going to pass.
Okay.
So we've got 18 attacks into those boys.
Cool.
Okay, so no +1 to wound. Okay, slapping back into the hex race. This is going to be 4s and 4s.
Those slappy hands going. They got a lot of hands to slap with, David.
They do. They might kill a horse if they do good. My little pink horse. Okay, make 6 saves.
That should be more than enough. You could kill 3 horses, David.
Could kill 3 horses. That would be awesome. But we only did 3 damage.
3 damage. 6s. You got a horse.
Cool. Good job, pink horse.
Excellent.
Okay, that is the end of the combat. So let's go ahead and get onto the hero cam and score you up. We're back for Michael's turn. Michael, how many points you score, buddy?
I scored 9. So it's hold 1,
Yep.
held 2. I completed my battle tactic against the odds. And I scored 2 victory points for killing a Galatian veteran unit, and I scored 3 victory points for killing the pinks because they were contesting a objective.
Mighty and the Cunning paying off huge for Michael in that turn.
Yep.
He was able to bring back 1 horse that died
Yep.
using the Spirit Torment that's somewhere.
This guy right here.
Okay. All right.
And that's it. One thing to note is I did pile out too far with my blade guys. So I've left my protective bubble, which was the whole point of taking this list, was to show off my protective bubble, and then I ran out from underneath it. So I can't use the Spell Eater against them until some of them die. But that's it.
How many do I have to kill?
Probably like 2.
So let's get into my turn. My battle tactic is going to be to summon a Lord of Change this turn. I already have enough points to do it, so that's going to be an auto go. I am going to use Kairos' ability to get a different fate dice. 5.
Nice. 5s are good.
Okay, and that's all of my start of hero stuff. Do you have any start of hero stuff?
Heroic actions.
Okay, cool. So for my heroic action, I am going to try to get a command point with the Fate Master. He does.
Nice. Command point with Lady Olinder. Hurry up! I'm not gonna get any command points, David. None.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get into casting. The first thing I'm going to cast is the Quicksilver Swords. This is going to come from Kairos. He still has the book, so he's re-rolling. Hopefully he does good this time. All right, that's an 11. I'll take it. So that's going to come down right here. Okay, let's go ahead and cast, for his next trick, he's going to cast Infernal Gateway.
That's a good one.
Infernal Gateway, cast value of 7 or 8. Let's see what happens. I'm going to re-roll that. Maybe into 1s again, Michael? You never know. Okay, that's a 9, Michael.
Okay, let's try and dispel that one.
Okay.
With Lady Olinder.
Okay.
Nope, you got it.
Okay, that's going to go on them.
Yep.
So we've got
12 dice or something? Mortals on
9 dice. 9 dice. Mortals on 3s. So 6 mortal wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 ups. Ready?
Nice. 4 go down.
4 go down. Aha!
Now you should be in your spell eating bubble now.
Now we can do our thing.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, let's keep casting. He's now going to cast Tzeentch's Firestorm on this unit.
But they're not in the bubble.
I know they're not in the bubble. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get them. That goes off on a 13.
Sure it does.
So I'm going to roll 9 dice. And each 6. Sorry, we're up to 14 fate points. We need to get a d20. Each 6 is D3 mortal wounds, Michael.
Okay.
Okay, D3 mortal wounds.
One's so swingy.
1 mortal wound.
1 mortal. Oh, yep.
Oh!
Get out of here, Kairos.
Okay, he's done casting. Now let's cast Bolt of Tzeentch right here with this little dude.
That little dude. The Faith Master.
That goes off on a 7.
7?
7.
7? Sure, let's go with Lady Olinder to try and say no, no.
No. Okay, and then he is going to cast, let's cast Mystic Shield on himself.
Mystic Shield on himself.
That goes off with a 9.
He's feeling quite mystical.
He's very mystic.
So then you only have this guy to cast left?
Yep, and Just Alt Sorcery times 2.
Oh. Go for it.
Okay, let's do Just Alt Sorcery on the far side of the board. Goes off.
Cool.
16 fate points.
You got a button already.
Okay, let's do the 20-man. They're +2. It goes off on a 6.
Cool.
Okay. 17. Just Alt Sorcery sticks around. Over here, he is going to do his War Scroll spell. It fails.
Oh no.
It's going to take D3 mortal wounds.
You got a headache.
For 3?
3?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Casting is complete, Michael.
What a knucklehead.
I'm going to move into these Bladegeist Reds.
Do it. Okay.
With that endless spell. You're out of range to eat it, because you have to be within 6.
Oh yes, we talked about this.
Yeah. Okay, so this is mortals on 5s, no ward saves on these ones. 3 mortals.
3 mortals, David. You got 6 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Only 14 to go. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get into movement and we'll show you guys what I did.
David, we're doing a little spiral of death here as we sweep around this table. Walk us through what you got going on over here with your movement phase.
I have kept the Skyfires in combat with the Hex Wraiths. Pink Horrors, or Horrors of Tzeentch, I should say, in combat with the Hex Wraiths. These have moved forward 6 inches to shoot. Kairos moved over here. He's still in unbind range, but he's trying to keep himself safe just in case I don't win the roll-off. The Zangor Shaman has moved away. Then behind my general, I have summoned a Lord of Change, and he is bodyguarding for the other guys that I have standing behind him.
Perfect. That's looking really good.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into shooting. I want to start with the Arcanites, or I'm sorry, what are they called?
Acolytes.
The Acolytes. The Acolytes are going to shoot into the Hex Wraiths.
Let's go ahead and discorporate.
Okay.
And do a 5-up board.
Okay, this is 4s and 3s. Good call, 7 hits.
Woohoo!
3s. Okay, make 3 saves.
Whoop. Failed 2.
Okay.
5s. 1 horse goes down.
Okay. The Lord of Change, who just came onto the battlefield, has a Rod of Sorcery. Let's shoot him next. This is 2d6 attacks for 8.
Shooting his Roman candle.
3s and 3s. 2 wounds.
Here we go. Saved them both.
Very nice. All right, 35 attacks going into the Hex Wraiths. This is 5s.
Seems pretty good.
That was the first 25. That's a 4. That's a 4. And that's a 4. Okay. So we got 8 out of the first 25, and then we got 10 more. Another 3.
Nice.
And then we're +1 to wound because of the Fate Master. So we're looking for 3s here.
Fate Master.
7 saves, Michael.
That seems like just enough to make me nervous. Hup. Oh, look at that. That's really bad.
Okay.
Killed 5 of them.
Okay.
Come on, wards. Turn that around for me. Okay, so 2 more horses go down, David.
Okay. Okay, we're going to shoot with the Arcanites. 5 of them have to shoot into the horse. So this is going to be 4s and 2s. Let's do all-out attack with these. So 4s and 2s into the horse. Goes to 3s and 2s. Make 3 saves, Michael.
3. And then give me a 5. Hup.
Nice save. Okay, cool. Now the other 15 are going to go into the Blade Geist.
Okay.
3s and 2s. Nine saves, Michael.
9 saves. Failed 3.
Okay, and then you're on 5s.
5s. So 3 go down. Skyfire is shooting the horse.
Skyfire is shooting the horse. This is 4 attacks. 4s and 3s. Yeah, 4s and 3s. Okay, that's D3 mortal wounds. For 3. You want me to see if I wound, or do you want to see if he does?
Yeah, let's just see if he does.
Nope, he takes 1 wound.
Takes a wound.
And then 3s. Make a save.
4 up.
D3. For 1.
5 up. He's alive with 1 wound.
Good times. Okay, well, no charging into the Blade Geist for me. So let's go ahead and get into combat. I think I'm just going to clean up that Hex Wraith. I don't know if I'm going to charge. Nope, I think I'm just going to clean up the Hex Wraith. So let's get into combat. Zangor Skyfires! Zangor Skyfires have 6 attacks with their bow staves. This is 5s and 5s, Michael.
Okay.
4 hits. No wounds. And then we've got D3 attacks with the discs. 6 attacks. 4s and 3s. Make a save.
Goodness.
Very good. Okay, what's he gonna do?
He'll fight the blue sitting next to him.
Okay.
3 attacks with his side.
Mm-hmm.
They'll hit.
Okay.
They'll wound. Rend 1, David.
I don't have a save.
Okay.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay. They'll fight you back.
And then his horse. 1 hit with the horse. 1 wound with the horse, David. No rend.
4s and 4s.
Seems about math. Seems fine.
Make 3 saves.
3 saves. This gentleman has already wildly succeeded beyond all imagination. Let's see if we can still stay alive. He's dead.
Okay.
Wait.
On a 6.
He's
Okay,
dead.
he's dead.
He did great.
He did really, really good, yes.
He kept the
He
blade
did
guy.
better than I wanted him to. So let's get on the hero cam and talk about it.
David, you have completed your turn. How did you score?
Scored 4 points. I wanted to score more, but that's all I could do this turn. So the score is currently 9-14.
That's correct.
And we're getting into a big roll-off here. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Mr. Michael breaks ties.
Hup. 4 is a good roll. But it's no 5.
Okay, well, I really, really needed that. So let's get into Battle Round 3, Summoner's Guild.
It is the top of Battle Round 3. It's the 3rd turn, double turn. It's a big one.
Yes.
Disciples of Tzeentch are getting ready to go. David, what's going to be your bad effect?
My battle tactic is going to be to desecrate lands. These trees are close enough for me to desecrate, so that's what I'm going to do.
Excellent.
Yep. So let's go ahead and do heroic action. For heroic action, I think I'm going to get a command point with my general. Okay, he gets it.
Lady Olinder, I would like you to get 1 command point, please. She gets it.
Yay!
We would like
good
to
for her.
immediately use that, David.
Okay.
And we're going to rally on the blade guys.
Okay, how many are you down?
We're down 7.
Okay.
Yep. We get none.
Okay. That's the way I like it.
That's what we like to see. And then we are going to attempt to dispel this endless spell that's in front of us.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
That's going to come from Lady Olinder.
Okay.
Dispel.
Dispel, very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into my casting. I'm going to cast Bolt of Tzeentch on these guys and see if I can push it through. I'm +2 to cast because of these bad boys. So that's a 10.
What's the range on Bolt?
18 inches.
Whew. That's a 10?
That's a 10.
What? Let's try and deny.
Okay.
Let's try with Lady Olinder. She does not deny it.
Okay.
Now let's try and eat it.
Now before you eat it, let's pick the cast. Let's look at the cast value. 7, Michael.
7.
So you need a 7 on dice because you're +1 to cast.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay.
It's a 7, so it's not better in the casting value. So, oh, I have 2 units though, David.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5.
Okay.
7 up re-rolling, David. Terrible battle tactic.
Take 3 mortal wounds into your blade geist.
5s. Take 2.
Okay, 2 guys go down.
Oh. Continuing on.
Okay, continuing on with casting, I am going to cast Mystic Shield on him with the chicken. The chicken is +2. It's a 14.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the Mystic Shield stays there. This gentleman right here is going to give the Arcanites a 5-up spell ignore, or I'm sorry, a 4-up spell ignore and a 5-up ward. He is going to use his once per battle extra spell, so this is going to be +5 to cast, because he's +3 and then he's +2 for the 2 beacons of sorcery.
Perils.
Okay, so that's a 14.
I'll allow it.
Okay, you'll allow it, okay. Now that's 3 spells that have gone off so far, so we're up to 12, 7 points. Okay, let's go back over to the Lord of Change. He's gonna cast Arcane Bolt. That goes off with a 7. Are you in range to unbind this guy?
Let's see. I am.
Okay.
It's unbound, David.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's cast Gestalt Sorcery with these guys.
Cool.
Goes off on a +1, 2, 3, goes off on an 8.
On an 8. Where's the sergeant? He's right here with his little shield. Because it's from him, right?
Nope, it's from the Acolytes. They cast on themselves.
I understand, but it comes from, like, he is the wizard? He's the one casting it?
The unit is a wizard as long as it has 9 or more models.
So
yeah.
either way I'm within. We're going to try and dispel from the Guardian.
Okay. Unbound on a 9. Nice job. Okay, and then I'm going to try to do it on these guys too.
Cool.
Goes off. They're out of unbind range. They're +3 again, or they'll be +2, but it still goes off.
Excellent.
Okay, they already have their button. We'll take the button off of these guys. We'll do 1 more fate point. Okay, so we're just going to cast some spells with no target. So we're going to do Tzeentch's Firestorm. We're going to re-roll it because of the Book Tome of Eyes. That's a 13.
Okay.
We're going to cast Unchecked Mutation on a 13.
Cool.
And then for the last one, he'll cast Fold Reality. That's a 7. I'm not going to re-roll it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're up to 16. And then this gentleman over here will cast Treason of Tzeentch. That's his last spell. Goes off with a 13 or a 14 or something. Something big. Okay, so we're up to 17. That's it for my casting.
Sure.
Shut down the Gestalt Sorcery spell, so I don't have Rend on it.
Uh-huh.
So let's get into movement and we'll show you what I did.
David, you have completed your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on over here.
Kairos Fateweaver is screening like a good general should do. Well, he's not a general. And then we've got some expert conquerors on both of these objectives. We've got the Summon Lord of Change, the Skyfires, the Fate Master, Zangor Shaman in the back. He's got 3 wounds. And then we've got some acolytes who decided to move a little bit closer. And that's it. Let's get into shooting. Magical flames into the blade, guys. This is 5s. Weight of dice, man. Weight of dice.
It's important.
I love magical flames. Okay, that was 25, so let's do 2 more attacks. 4s. Make 7 saves, Michael.
That was a good 4s.
That was good 4s.
And 5s. 2 guys go down.
Okay, magical flames. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna shoot with the acolytes now. They are going to need 4s to hit and 3s to wound. Let's do an all-out attack on them, and I will issue that with my commander.
He's outside as well.
Okay, 3s and 3s. Well, I only rolled 1 3, Michael, but I rolled a lot of 2s. 3s. Okay, make 5 saves.
4s. Failed 4 of them.
Okay.
5s.
Okay. 1 guy goes down.
1 goes down.
Okay, let's shoot with the Rod of Sorcery from the chicken. He's got 2d6 attacks for 7. This is 3s and 2s because he's in range of the Fate Master.
Okay.
Okay, make 5 saves, Michael.
If you guys could make some 4-ups, that'd be awesome.
He did pretty good for you.
Better.
I just rolled 5s and 6s on the next one.
Nope.
Okay, got 5 left, huh? Okie dokie. Well, let's go ahead and fight with the Zangor. The Zangor hit on 4s, and I'm going to use 3 Destiny dice to hit with 3 of those.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll the other one, and it hits, and it's D3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
For 1.
1 mortal.
Okay. And then we're going to wound on 2s with the other 3 attacks. Okay, so you got 2, -1.
Save 1, failed 1.
Okay, D3 damage for 1.
So 2 damage total, 5s. Save 1, failed 1.
Okay. Very good, sir. All right, I believe that's all of the shooting. So we can go ahead and get into charge phase.
Sweet.
Okay, the Fate Master is going to charge. Gets an 11.
Okay. He's
Let's roll a charge with the Enlightened. The Skyfires are going to charge. Get a 10.
charging like crazy, David.
I know, charging like crazy. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do, Michael. Let's go ahead and get into combat, shall we? So my Fate Master just decided to smush into Michael's entire army. I am desperate to get rid of those Blade Geists. So with his 11-inch charge and his 3-inch pylon, he was able to get into him. So I'm going to do an all-out attack.
Okay, I am going to pop the Light Shard of the Harvest Moon.
Okay.
To give at the start of combat. And we're going to give +1 attacks to melee weapons by friendly Nighthaunt units wholly within 12 of my Spirit Torment.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. So everything's getting lots of attacks. The Fate Master is going to try to tank. Let's go ahead and pop an all-out attack with him.
Okay.
And then let's go ahead and fight with his Fire Glaive of Tzeentch. So it's going to be 2s and 2s. I'm going to use one of my destiny dice too for an auto hit, and then we've got 2 more.
Okay.
Okay, everything hits, and then this is 2s. 2 wounds into the blade guys.
4s. Save 1, failed 1.
Okay, 3 damage.
3 damage goes down to 2 damage.
Okay.
Saved 1.
Okay, so 1 blade guys dies.
And then he's got his chompy chomps.
Yep, he's got his chomps, D3 for 3. This is 3s and 2s. Let's auto hit with one of those, and then we're going to roll the other 2. 2 hits, and then 2s. Okay, make 2 saves, Michael.
4s. Save 1, failed 1.
Okay, D3 for 2. Goes down to 1.
And a 5. Saved it.
Nice, good job. Well, I did my darndest.
Okay, so let's activate the Banshees before they get beat up.
Okay, okay.
So it's just 4 attacks.
I did all out defense with my last command point.
Okay. Let's see. So we're going to hit on 4s, and we're going to wound on 2s. 1 hit.
Okay.
1 wound. Run 2.
6s. I failed it.
Dose damage.
Okay, 2 damage on the Skyfire. Okay, the Skyfires are going to fight you. They're going to fight with their crappy bows, 5s and 5s. Nothing?
Okay.
And then they're going to fight with their 3d3 attacks.
They're chompers.
Okay, this is going to be 7 attacks.
Seems good.
4s. 3s. Okay, make 2 saves.
4s. Save 1, failed 1, David.
Okay. 3 damage.
3 dommage. Lost 2. Let's see if Lady Olinder can punish the general for his insolence. She can't believe that he would charge in. She can't believe it, David. Okay, so she has 5 attacks with the Staff of Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be 2s and 2s.
Okay. 1 auto wound.
2 wounds, run 2.
4s. I failed them both.
2 damage piece.
Okay, he's got 2 wounds left. This might have been a bad idea.
7 attacks with Spectral Claws.
Okay.
1 auto wound. These are going to be 3s and 3s. Okay, 3 at -1. Or 4 at -1, excuse me. 4 at -1.
I failed 2. He's dead.
Good job, Lady-O.
Fate Master!
No!
I'm so mad. Okay. Well, that's combat.
So at the end of combat, we're going to bring back
3 blade guys. Okay.
They've lost a fair amount this turn, so we're going to auto pass them.
Okay. And you can't fail bravery on the other guys.
Nope.
So you're good. All right. I don't know if I did good or not. I know I seized that objective though. So
Yes.
let's get on the hero cam and score me up.
The Guild of Summoners have completed their turn. Scored how many, David?
I scored 5. So it's 14 to 14. Michael still has a turn to go though in the bottom of battle round 3, so that's where we are. I have 1 command point and you have 2 because you used 2 of your 3 last turn. What are we going to do for battle tactic?
I'm going to desecrate their lands. Right here.
I think that's doable. You're already on there.
Already there.
Cool.
So let's do heroic actions. I would like to get a command point with Lady Olinder.
Okay.
She got one.
Cool. I would like to, I was going to do Finest Hour with my general after you bounced, but you killed him. So I actually don't get this command point that I just gave myself. So how about I try to get myself a command point on a 2-up? I do. And I'm going to give that to, let's say, Fateweaver. He's central. Well, let's give it to this Lord of Change that I summoned.
Excellent.
Okay.
Lady Olinder is going to use the command point that she just got to rally on the blade guys.
Okay, 13 dice.
13 dice.
Oh, no! That's when you get 6 blade guys back. Okay, good rally.
At the start of hero, Lady O is going to use her once per battle ability, No Rest for the Wicked. She's going to return D6 summonable to everything on the table.
Okay.
So let's start with the blade guys because that's what everybody wants to see. Only one.
Oh, thank goodness. It's still 14 blade guys though, dude.
Yeah,
It's still 14.
it's still fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and then on the
Banshees?
only one.
Nice. Cool. Well,
And
I
then
thought you were just going to be full health.
I can't fail on the host,
Yep.
so he comes back.
Okay, cool. So I have effectively killed some horses.
You got one unit or horses.
Things
yes.
are going really good. Let's go ahead and get into casting.
Sure, let's try Spectral Lure
Okay.
from my Guardian of Souls.
Okay.
That was only a 5. You don't even have to dispel it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're not casters here. Let's try Seal
Seal of Sheesh.
on the Blade Geist again. That was a 7.
Okay, I'm +3 to unbind with these guys because of their unit size and the 2 beacons of sorcery. So that's unbound on an 8.
Easily unbound. Lady Olinda is going to Shades Mist on them. Nope, she can't cast, man. And
can't?
then Grief Stricken. Let's Grief Stricken these gentlemen right here.
Okay.
Your little horrors. 8.
Okay, I'm going to try to unbind that with Kairos Fateweaver. Unbound with a 10.
Just can't do it.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No spells for you.
No spells for me. Man, that's it for my hero, since we don't get to cast. So let's go into movement.
See you in a minute. Michael, you finished your movement phase. Tell me what you did starting with these Hex Wraiths.
The Hex Rays just popped over. That one dude's just hanging out. We're looking at some charge on some Galatian Vetch standing there, and we also would like to lock up Kairos a little bit. The General moved up into the center. The Chain Gas are hanging out here. Spirit Hosts moved off to the side to support the heroes. All of the Blade guys moved onto the point and are looking at some charges. Lady Olinda standing in the middle of it gloriously. There's some more heroes, and then these Banshees are moving in over here. We're going to try and mop up these Skyfires.
Excellent. All right, let's take a look at some shooting. Okay, let's have Lady O lift the veil into the Acolytes.
Lifting the veil on the Acolytes. 6.
The big
mortals.
6. They've got 6s. Just shrug. They shrug 2, so 4 go down. Okay, what's next?
Phantasmal Torture from the Cruel Ghast.
Okay, Cruel Ghast is right here.
And we're going to target the same unit.
Yep.
3s and 3s. 3 wounds.
Okay, no save. 6s to ignore. 3 go down. That's pretty good Nighthaunt shooting there.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
It's helpful when you're shooting stuff that doesn't have saves. Well, I suppose we charge.
Okay, charge clock. Where are you going to start?
We're going to start with the Blade guys.
Okay. Okay, Blade Guys charge it in.
Hook.
Get an 8.
8. That sounds great. Mortals on 5s against the Lord of Change.
Okay, sounds good.
2, 3, 4 mortals.
Okay, he's down to 10 wounds.
And then we're going to slap him with a -1 to his save.
Okay.
Let's try with the Guardian.
Okay. It's a
Roll
10.
So we'll hit Fight Last on the Horrors.
Okay.
Lady Olinder.
Okay.
Roll a 4.
She goes over there instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great.
What are we going to charge next?
Let's try and get this Guardian in.
Okay, Guardian of Souls.
Or it's Spirit Torment.
Okay.
Roll
10.
10. Let's throw that right in front. That way
Okay.
we can put those guys as Fight Last.
Okay. Good play. Okay, Banshee squad going in. 9. That should be good. I'm in danger.
I just popped off with two big strike lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we're gonna hit them with a -1 to their save.
Okay. Okay, Bounty Hunters.
Hex Raids, charge in. Only a 3.
It gets him in though.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. I put them exactly 3. You're right, David. We measured.
Okay, impact hits. Hits. One mortal? Who are we impact hitting?
I was going to do that. I was honestly doing that.
Can I have a brimstone, please?
You may.
Let's go ahead and put it wherever.
Now we are going to -1 to hit on Kairos.
Okay, sounds good.
Because I don't really want to get him in, but he's in, so let's make him not hit well. I think that's all I'm going to be able to reasonably charge.
Okay.
I think that was just the best.
That was really good.
That was really, really good. So let's activate with the Blade Geist into this Lord of Change.
Let's do, shall we do a monstrous action?
You shall, yeah, monstrous action away.
I'm going to roar into the Blade Geist with my Lord of Change.
Okay.
Does not work,
Okay.
unfortunately. And then over here, I am going to stomp into the Hex Wraiths.
Stomp clock.
They get stomped for 2 mortals.
Excellent. Kill them both. You got a horse.
Sweet. Cool.
We're gonna all attack with the Blade Geist.
Okay.
We have 30 attacks into the Lord. So let's do that one.
3s and 2s. I'm gonna say right now that if you do 10 wounds, I'm probably dead.
Isn't that how it works since he has 10 wounds left?
Well, even with my ward save. I'm gonna say right now that if 10 go through, he's gone.
Pull out 1s and 2s.
And then pull out your auto wounds. You got 3 auto wounds. Pull those out. There you go.
And then 2s. 2 wounds.
Okay, just the best.
3.
Okay, count it up.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20.
He's dead.
We zapped him.
Okay?
Okay.
Now the rest of my stuff is fight last, so kill it. Kill it all.
We have 3 more gentlemen who were fighting into those horrors.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 5.
Okay, and you still did your -1 to hit, right? So you're hitting on
Yes.
3s? Okay.
Yep.
5? It goes through.
That's on the horse. Okay, so then it's 10 damage.
Okay. Fateweaver is on 4s to hit and 1s to wound.
Okay.
Into the horses.
Blarg.
Okay. And 1 wound.
I failed it.
2 damage.
Success! You got another horse.
Okay. He's going off. Now he's got his curved beak. This is 5s and 3s. He's going off, Michael.
good.
3 hits. 3s. He's going off. 2 saves.
Failed 1.
2 more damage.
This is bad. This is... I did not respect Kairos at all.
-1 to hit even. He did something.
Okay.
Good job, Kairos.
Since we're looking at this, let's do the Guardian here.
Okay.
Guardian Souls. He has 3 attacks. We're getting +1 to hit, but we're -1 to hit, so we're hitting on 3s,
Okay.
and we're wounding on 2s.
1 auto wound.
So 2 wounds. It's rend 1,
Damage.
2 damage piece.
Okay. You killed some horrors.
So with our horses, boop. 5 attacks into the horrors.
1 auto wound.
Okay, and then 2s.
You're -1 to hit, so that 3 missed. Oh, crap. Damn it.
Yep.
2s?
Yep. So it was 5 total.
Okay. 5 total? Oh my gosh. That's 10 damage.
4 attacks with the Staff of Midnight. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Nope. Wound on 2s. Nope. 6 attacks. Remember last time when she just like went crazy and now she can hit nothing? These are her handmaidens. 2 wounds.
Rend?
1.
Rend 1?
And you're -1 to your save.
Right,
Wait.
that's why I was asking.
Yes.
-1 to my save and Rend 1, so this is 6s. I failed him.
Single damage.
Okay, 1 enlightened, I'm sorry, Skyfire goes down.
Okay. I'm going to roll all of the chill daggers from both Banshee units at the same time.
Okay,
Just
sounds
save us
good.
some time. So we have 3. These are going to be 4s. Yes, 4s and 3s. Here we go.
Okay. 2 auto wounds.
Okay, so 3 wounds.
Goes through.
It's 6 damage.
Okay. I'm on 2 wounds with my leader.
Didn't quite get them. Oh,
You got the Spirit
I
Torment,
didn't even
dude.
see him.
No Spirit Torment. He's Rend 2, so if you can just punch 1 through, you'll kill him. Because I'm guessing it's 2 damage.
It is. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on probably 2s. Yep, still wounding on 2s. So 3s and 2s. Here we go. Oh my goodness. We did it.
Okay, what's the damage?
It's Rend 2, 2 damage.
He's dead.
Squished him.
Got the Skyfires. Nice job.
That was a wildly effective combat phase for me.
Yep, you got some big charges off. Let's get onto the hero cam and score you up. Michael had a crusher of a turn. Michael, you did so good cleaning up those Skyfires, getting rid of the pink horrors. Those blade guys are good, dude.
They're pretty strong.
Yeah, the fact that you rallied 6 of them,
Yep.
and then you got to bring back 3 more in the battle shock phase, they're now full health again. That's really
Almost.
frustrating because I had them down to like 4 models, but it just couldn't punch through that extra little bit of damage that I needed. So that's where we're at. How many points did you score?
So I scored 6 points. Hold 1, hold 2. I
Yep.
completed my battle tactic, desecrate their lands.
Yes.
And I got an additional 2 for killing a Galatian veteran unit.
Yeah.
You did redeploy it off of the point, so I don't get that bonus point. So I'm at 20. David's 14.
Yeah.
And we're going into a roll-off. I think if David wins, we're probably going to continue to play. I think if I win the roll-off, we call the game here.
Yeah,
And just
absolutely.
use my thing.
Okay, so I won the last turn, so I win roll-offs. Okay, I win roll-offs. So we'll play a quick turn.
We get
I'm
to
just
play
gonna,
Warhammer.
yeah, I'm gonna maximize my points, get out of Michael's threat range as much as I can, and we'll be back for battle round 4, Tzeentch. We're back to play the top of battle round 4.
Boom.
Now Michael is outpacing me in points big time because of the battle plan we played. He was able to kill 3 units of Galatian veterans, and one of them was on an objective. So
Yep.
he scored 7 points more than me, so he's at 20 to my 14. Otherwise, it'd be a very close game.
It would be. Yep.
But it is what it is. We play the battle tactics that we roll. So let's get into my battle tactic. My battle tactic is going to be eye for an eye,
Yep.
and I'm going to kill any unit.
Yep.
Any unit of my choosing. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to get into casting. The first thing that I'm going to cast is.
Heroic actions before we get there.
Oh, okay. You want to interrupt me and do your heroic action? That's not fair. Go ahead.
Well, you don't-
What are you going to do for your heroic action?
What about your heroic action?
My heroic action is going to be get a command point on a 2+. I get it.
See?
Okay.
It's kind of a
What are
big
you going
deal.
to do?
We're going to get a command point with Lady Olinda.
Okay.
Now.
You're not going to get a command point. Get out of here with your command point. Okay. I've lost 11 of those acolytes. I'm going to use that immediately.
See, if I hadn't interrupted you,
I still would have done it.
You wouldn't have had
I
it.
still would have done it.
Nope.
Oh, I would have been a casting, and then you would have been like, you can't do it now.
You can't do it. It's
You
too
can't do
late.
it now.
Not top phase.
This is the tournament. You can't do it. Okay, let's see how many I get back. How about 2?
2's fine.
All right, so I'm up to 11. Good times. Let me grab those real quick. Can I cast now, Michael?
Yep. You don't have to.
I'm going to do Bolt of Tzeentch.
Seems like a good one.
Can I see a tape measure? I feel like you have one in your pocket. No, I left it over there. It's my fault.
It's okay. I'll reach it.
Okay, Bolt of Tzeentch on the horses. I am +1 to cast.
Okay.
I should roll 2 dice. Oh, before I do that, actually, I need to get myself another fate dice with Kairos. It's a 1. Sweet!
Nailed it.
So good. Kairos, you're doing great. Okay, let's cast Bolt. It goes off on a 5. No, it fails.
Do it.
Okay, let's cast Infernal Gateway into these YOLOs right here. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Come on, Kairos.
How about a 13?
Hey, there you go.
Okay. Jeez.
You know, Kairos is like supposed to be really good, actually. Oh my God!
Okay, take 7 mortal wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6s. They're dead.
Okay, battle tactic complete. I wish they were Galatian vets, but they're not.
They're not.
Okay, let's cast with his last. No, wait, he's only done 1 cast so far.
Correct.
Let's try to bring out Quicksilver Swords on a 13.
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna snipe your Guardian of Souls. The swords are already touching him.
Okay.
Okie dokie. And then he's gonna cast Tzeentch's Firestorm on the Guardian of Souls.
Oh goodness.
No, hold on. Hold on, Michael.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Tzeentch's Firestorm on the Guardian of Souls. Okay? 13.
Sure.
Okay. Can you eat it?
Oh, 13.
Are you wholly within 12?
I'm sure I am. Yes, yes. Okay. So.
Okay, it casts on an 8, so you need, what unit is that on?
Goes from here to there, just like you said.
Okay, so,
That's a 9.
okay, so that's a 9.
I ate it.
Because if you did it with that unit, then that spell would have gone off. That's why I asked you.
It's 3 or more, so it would have
Oh,
worked for
crap.
both.
Dang it! Ah, I'm grasping at straws here, you guys. Okay, I'm done casting. Oh, no, I'm not. Just alt sorcery. We're up to 20 now. Okay. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm summoning Lord of Change. Just alt sorcery.
Okay.
It goes off. On an 8.
From Lady Olinder.
Okay? Just alt sorcery on the other unit. It goes off on a fucking 14. Okay. 22 fate points.
Seems pretty good.
Good stuff. Okay, let's move the Quicksilver Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to pick a unit that it moved across or a unit within an inch? It matters.
Moved across.
Move across? Okay, so I'm going to keep it close to Oli for next time then. And we're going to try to pop your Guardian of Souls.
Okay.
12. On 5s. Darn it, we only did 3 mortal wounds. But they can't be negated, so that's cool.
So, do you want to not put it within my range or I can unbind it?
No,
Okay.
of course I don't want to do that.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So how many more wounds does that take?
3.
3.
Nope.
On who?
Guardian of Souls.
Oh, Guardian.
Yeah, give him a wound marker. I'm not going to try to kill them anymore.
Okay, he's taking 3.
He has taken 3, yes. Okay, that's all of my casting. So let's get into movement and we'll show you what I did.
Dave, I see that you have yet another Lord of Change on the table. Tell me about what you got going on over here.
Yes, it's a little too late, but I brought out another Lord of Change, and that sword actually shoots laser beams. It's going to be a Rod of Sorcery, and he is also going to know Flaming Weapon. So I might cast Flaming Weapon on him in about round 5. We'll find out. And then the Shaman, stay with me, Michael. The Shaman is behind the Lord of Change. Okay, and then over here, we've got Acolytes that are going to shoot. We've got Kairos Fateweaver, more Acolytes that are going to shoot, and that's my whole army.
Splendid.
Okay, so let's shoot with the Summon Lord of Change first.
All right, David, I'm going to discorporate. You go nuts.
Okay, 8 attacks. 3s. And 3s. Okay, make 3 saves, Michael.
4 ups.
Single damage.
And 5.
Okay,
1 damage.
we got 1.
Everybody gets 1.
Okay, the 10 Acolytes that are on the back objective are going to shoot. 4s and 3s.
Get those 2s out of here.
It looked really bad. All I saw was 2s, but I hit with half, so that's math. 3s. Okay, make 3 saves.
Save them.
Okay, and now we're going to shoot with the other 10, 11 Acolytes. 4s. That was exactly math again, and 3s. That was not. You've got 2 saves.
Oh. Hit them both.
Very nice. Okay, let's do some charges. I'm going to charge with Kairos Fateweaver.
We're looking at him. Charge a clock. Man.
Let's see. Let's charge with the Fateweaver. I'm going to re-roll it. I get it.
Yep.
So let's dizomp you.
Okay.
Okay, you're stizomped. You get stizomped for 2 mortals.
6s now.
Okay, get another Blade Geist out of there.
I'll remove him.
Okay. Kairos Fateweaver is going to fight you.
Okay, we're going to discorporate yet again.
Okay, is that your last command point?
Nope.
Where's your other one?
Right here.
Oh, because you have a general and you got 3.
Yep.
Dang it, I only got 2.
Them's the rules of the game.
I wasted it on a reroll. Okay. 3s and 1s
Excellent.
into you.
Excellent.
Everything hits. 2 wounds.
4s.
2 damage.
5s.
5s and 3s. I'm sorry, not 5s and 3s. 4s and 3s. 5 attacks.
This is a beak.
Get some. 2 more damage.
5s again. Okay.
Cool. I'm done, son. Pile into me and fight. You're -1 to hit.
Fight me!
You discorporated, so they're not all out attack. So this is 4s and 3s. 4s and 2s. Because I couldn't kill that pesky Guardian of Souls. I should have shot him, dude. Why didn't I shoot him? I could have killed him.
I don't know.
So you're on 4s to hit?
4s to hit.
Jeez, that was good. 3 auto wounds.
And then 2s.
Okay. I don't know if you know this, Michael, but
So 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds, David, at -1.
okay, let's go 5s. I saved 4, so he takes 6 damage.
Cool.
He's down to 10 wounds because he has 2 extra wounds. Because he's a super juicy Lord of Change.
Mm-hmm. He is juicy. Well, at the end of combat, we'll bring back yet more models.
Yeah. Now, do you have to battle shock before or after
It's
you bring
end
him
of
back?
combat, so it's battle shock happens after combat.
It says at the end of combat.
At the end of combat, I res models.
Okay.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
But you still have to count the total models slain if you have to roll your battle shock. Because you're
says-
not retreating them.
It's not what. We'll look at it. Either way, I have a command point.
Oh, you still have a command point. Okay, so you're gonna auto pass.
We can score up, look at the roll, and come back on hero.
Okay. All right, we are back. We decided to call it a game, so I'm gonna run down the score real quick before we get into the wrap up. After my turn in Battle Round 4, I scored 4 points, bringing me up to 18. So the score was currently 18 to 20. Then Michael scored 7 points at the bottom of Battle Round 4, killing a unit of Galatian veterans that was off of an objective, getting hold 1, 2 more, and gaining momentum. So he got 7 points. So the score was currently 18 to 27. In Battle Round 5, I won the roll-off, got my battle tactic, and got my grand strategy, bringing me up to a grand total of 25 points. And then you scored an additional 8.
Yep.
Yeah, for your grand strategy and another 5 for hold 1, 2 more,
Yep.
and then killing a unit of Galatian vets. We weren't sure if you could get a battle tactic, so it doesn't matter. So 25 to 35. Yeah, Nighthaunt took it down, man. Really, really good game.
Yeah, it was a huge swing. Now, 9 of those points are from this specific battle tactic, or this specific mission
Yeah.
of killing Galatian veterans. So
Yes.
had that been removed and it was just your standard hold 1, hold 2, hold more, Nighthaunt would have been a 1-point game.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have looked so crazy on the scoreboard. So we're going to get into the wrap up. This is where we talk about our MVPs, LVPs, and our biggest moments from the game. If you're still with us at this point, leave a comment down below. What was your favorite moment of the game? What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy? Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get into the wrap up. David, big takeaways from this game.
I love Guild of Summoners. I love being able to pull Lords of Change, and then your casting just gets better and better and better. I like the amount of shooting that's in this list. I still think that it can be optimized a little bit better by maybe dropping 1 unit of Pink Horrors for some more screens or another hero to help do some certain things. But it was a really fun list, strong, lots of casting, lots of mediocre shooting. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like this list, and I'm looking forward to bringing it again pretty soon. How about you? What did you really like about the game that we played?
The wrecking ball that is this army is really interesting. It's creating this big ball of death that the blade guys roll over everything. But it's also nice having the anti-magic from the banshees and then the bounty hunters from the hex rays. I felt like I was able to kind of hold you off so that my wrecking ball could come in. I was nervous about the amount of shooting that you have. I was concerned that things were going to just keep dying. But with regens and that little spirit torment or spirit.
And Discorporate and Seal of Tzeentch.
I was just able to hang in really well.
Yeah, and I will note that the one time you got Seal of Tzeentch off the entire game, it lasted for 3 turns because you got it off in your turn. Then I went, and then I doubled you. So the Blade Geist had a 5-up ward, and I knocked him down to 4 wounds. There were 4 Blade Geists left, and you got a huge rally, got 6 of them back. And then, you know, just getting 3 more with the Spirit Torment was really, really good. I think if I were to play the same army again, I would definitely take care of the Banshees early on and keep my casters a little closer, because there was really no ranged threat, so there was really no reason for me to get away. I should have stayed a lot closer to all of my other units, just so I could be a little bit more effective on my double. When I took the double turn on 3, I had all my casters out of position, but I couldn't let you take the turn because of where the Blade Geists were. So I definitely learned a little bit about how to position this army a little bit better. Let's talk about your MVPs and LVPs, man. Who was the best in your list today?
That's the Blade Geist. Yeah, I mean,
I think your horses were the best.
the horses wrecked too.
Yeah, you had 1 unit of horses that piled in and pinned my Skyfires, and then there was 1 wound left on those horses, and then they were able to fight the horrors and do 10 more damage before they died. So that little unit did so many things for you.
Well, by turn 4, the only things you had killed were the 2 units of horses.
Right, exactly.
Which is crazy.
And if I could have done that 1 extra damage to that horse and gotten the Skyfires to shoot into the Blade Geist, that was just before my double turn. If they would have done 4 damage, you might have not have had a Blade Geist unit left to regen. So yeah, I think they're in close contention for MVP. Obviously, the Blade Geists are the clear choice. How about LVP? Who did you not care for in your list today?
The Cruciator, the Krulgast. Like, his ability did pop off when I needed it to.
Yes, and I forgot all about it when I yeeted my general in.
You did?
Yeah.
But against you, David's a lot of damage 1.
Yeah.
And a lot of shooting, so the Krulgast in that situation isn't super helpful.
Yeah.
I still think he's really important. It's just in this matchup, he was kind of useless.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he really helped you when my general went in, for sure. But yeah, LVP, I think that's fair. I'm going to give LVP to the Fate Master because I went in and I wanted him to do 4 damage and he just couldn't do it. And then he died.
He just got punched
so hard.
He had
a 2-up save, and I didn't make any saves.
Nope.
So he died. That was crazy. And then in close contention, I'm going to give it to the Pink Horror squads. They melted today, which I'm not used to. They usually stick around for a long time.
There's not a lot of things that can, like one-shot a Pink Horror squad, and it was crazy when that big Blade Guy squad did 48 damage or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Even with my buffs and everything like that, yeah. I'm gonna give MVP to let's say my Acolytes. I think my Acolytes were the backbone of my list today. They did some damage.
Yeah, for sure.
I really like them. I think if we weren't playing this specific battle plan, I would have been in better shape. But yeah, nothing really did a whole lot of damage aside from my shooting, and missing a whole round of magic was hard. And if I'm going to play Guild of Summoners again, I want to make sure I get that 2nd Lord of Change on the battlefield in the 3rd battle round instead of the 4th, which means that I'm going to need to swap a couple things around to get some extra fate points here and there. But it's a lot of fun.
It is really fun. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this matchup. I know we enjoyed playing it. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this match, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you guys next week.
All right, see you for the next one.